It's nice to have you here again. In this episode and the one that follows, we will have two siblings. The first one is called طاء. طاء. And here is its shape. The sound is ط. ط. It's one of the emphatic sounds. ط. ط. For more on how to pronounce ط, check its episode in the alphabet series. Now, let's see how to draw the isolated form of ط. Draw a curved line moving clockwise. Then turn left for a straight line and add a vertical line. Curved line, a straight one, then a vertical line. Will you try it on your own? And please pronounce the sound as you draw it. ط. ط. In the initial position, ط remains the same as the isolated form. We only extend the straight line a bit to let the following letter be easily connected. Draw a curved line moving clockwise. Then turn left for the straight line with an extension. Then add the vertical line. Draw a curved line moving clockwise. Then turn left for the straight line with an extension. Then add the vertical line. In the medial position, ta is the same as the form of the initial position, with the straight line extended, in addition to a connecting segment coming from the previous letter. Start with a connecting segment and extend it as a base for the letter. Then move the pen clockwise for the curved line and turn left for the straight line with an extension as a connecting segment leading to the following letter. Then add the vertical line. Please pay attention to how the pen moves. A connecting segment with an extension, a curved line clockwise, and a straight one extended to the following letter. Then the vertical line. In the final position, ta is just the same as the isolated form. We only add a connecting segment coming from the previous letter. Draw the connecting segment, then add ta. A connecting segment, then ta. Let's see some examples to check these different positions. In the initial position, ta has an extension to let the following letter be easily connected. In the medial position, ta also has an extension leading to the following letter, in addition to a connecting segment coming from the previous letter. In the final position, it just has a connecting segment coming from the previous letter. In this example, ta took the shape of the initial position, although It's not at the beginning of the word. That's because it was preceded by a non-connecting letter, a letter that can't provide a connecting segment. Sometimes, when ta comes preceded by a non-connecting letter, it comes as well in a final position. So, it stands alone, taking the isolated form without a connecting segment. In summary, ta has four forms, depending on its position in a word and whether it's preceded by a non-connecting letter or not. There is the initial position, the medial, final, and the isolated form. Please practice writing the four forms. You will find the writing sheet to help you with your practice on the link in the description box below. And remember to pronounce the sound of ta as you draw it. Ta, ta.